Oh, the new Windows Phone is here. The new Windows Phone is here.
Looks like a Verizon box, though.
No, it does, doesn't it? But it is not. It is a non-carrier box.
Leo, I need one of these phones.
Why?
What phone is that?
A OnePlus 2?
OnePlus 2.
Oh.
That makes
I'm going to name it 3.
So, you may continue to talk and say how jealous you are, Paul Thurrott, of my brand new.
Screw you, Laporte.
I need, you know what, Paul, do you keep, as many cocaine addicts do, one finger long just for opening?
No, I have many sharp implements nearby. I travel with literally a set of, like, sim tools.
That's a great idea. I do have a sim pusher on my keychain, but I should have, like, box cutter on my keychain. So this is the OnePlus 2, which was somewhat delayed. They put it up for order, and I was lucky enough to get an early invite thanks to Jeff Jarvis, who met one of the founders in line at their New York event. And they handed out, like, credit card invites, so I was able to order it.
I know, yeah.
And then it was a little delayed because they said I think they intimated they were having trouble with the Type-C connector. So that's one thing that's unusual about this phone. It's the first phone with a Type-C charger. Unfortunately, it's not a full Type-C. It's not USB 3. It's still USB 2.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, well, it's just a physical, basically, it's just a physical connector. They haven't done anything else but give it a good physical connector. Stereo speakers on the bottom. This, you know, I was a big fan of the original OnePlus One. It was one of the best phones, I thought, of 2014, primarily because of great battery life. And it's interesting. They seem to have kept some of the aspects of the original and still got that pebbly back. It's the same screen, a 1080p 5.5-inch screen. Trying to find out if there's. I often forget to remove these little plastic things. I was really embarrassed reviewing a phone a few months ago when I forgot to remove the plastic thing from the camera. I was saying, well, the camera's not great.
It's a little hazy.
And Jason Howell said, you know, if you take the plastic off there, it's going to work a lot better.
The last thing it needs is another plastic lens.
I believe 16 megapixels, laser focusing. That's the laser. And Apple invented this, but now everybody's doing it. The two-tone flash that kind of adjusts for white balance. And a little bit nicer metal. But you know what I really like, and I think you guys are going to like this.
There's no Touch ID.
There is. It's got Touch ID on it.
Oh, okay.
And that's Apple's name for fingerprint reader. It's a fingerprint reader. This is great, and this is another idea from Apple. This is the silence switch. But a little different from Apple in one respect. There are, on Android 5.0, 3 statuses. There's completely silent, priority calls only, or an all calls. And this has 3 indents, so you can set from this physical switch. You can set those 3 situations. What OnePlus is doing, they've severed their relationship with Cyanogen. So instead of Cyanogen mod on these phones now, it's Android. Well, they call it their Oxygen OS, but it's really just a.
But you can do Google Play.
Yeah, it's a very minorly modified Android 5.1. The couple of differences are have to do with gestures and tapping and things. But as you can see, this is Lollipop.
Yeah, it's stock.
Yeah, that's as stock as you can get Lollipop.
It's nice though. That's almost like a Nexus device.
You know, it's about the size of a Nexus and kind of the feeling of a Nexus 5. Here's the cool thing. This is under $400. So for half what I paid for this premium Galaxy Note 5, which by the way, in the next 12 months is going to be a bigger deal because we're going away from contracts. People are going to be aware of what they're paying. Exactly. So, a little smaller screen, not high as resolution. The Note 5, I'm getting about 15 or 16 hours of battery life in my use. But
nice picture of the Musée d'Orsay.
Wow, you are good. That is exactly what that clock is. You get the Travel Award of the Year. See, that was that fingerprint ID, which is nice. All right, well, there you go. This is, we should check and see. I hope they include a Type-C charging cable in here.
Oh, yeah. No, they have a cool red one. That's right, yeah.
It's that. And actually, there's one other thing that makes this phone a little bit unusual is this cable, because not only is the Type-C connector reversible, so's the USB connector.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? I don't know why nobody's done that before. So you can't stick it in the wrong way either way. on either side. But no fast charging on this, no wireless charging, and most strangely, no NFC. So Google Wallet tap to pay won't work on this, which is a little disappointing.
That's weird.
But I'm told a good fingerprint reader and so forth. Well, I'm going to insert, and notice dual SIM slots because this is an international phone. All right, there you go.
I want one.
A OnePlus 2. Is it one better? My review will appear on Before You Buy in the weeks to come. It's 3. It's one better. Thank you for letting me do that. A fine unboxing.